Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Holiday in the Park here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, as soon as I walked in, I saw Bugs, and then I saw Sylvester, who I'm rocking today, so I had to go say hi. But in addition to that, there's a couple of things that I've been meaning to check out. One, if you remember the elves from my last vlog, which I'll put up in the corner here, they were telling me that they are dancing, and I'm going to go catch that. There's some new characters that I did not get to meet, the Winter Wizard, I think, and Crispy Sizzle. I did not get to go on the Jersey Devil coaster, so I'm going to definitely check that out. There's a mirror maze, there's a couple of other things. Let's get this started. I invite you to come along. Let's go check out Holiday in the Park at Six Flags Great Adventure. So that was the Ice Pops, and as you can tell, it's already gotten dark in a hurry. But the Ice Pops, that was a lot of fun to watch. Good choreography. I like that they included the kids because they looked really excited to join in with them. But yeah, that you can catch. I think it's just kind of wherever they set up for the day. They are roaming elves, right? You can't hold them down in one place. But behind me here, not the theater. Wait, what are we doing here? Here, Merry Marketplace, the last place that I did not explore last time because I think they had a wine fest going on, and that's where the holiday feast and all that stuff is happening. So let's go check it out. So this is apparently where they moved the snowman for the entrance to this area. The Merry Marketplace. You can rent the fire pits here from what I remember, but it's a little steep at $50 for 45 minutes. They do have a nice photo op here though. And I don't know if you remember the goofy photo I took last year, but it is an Adirondack chair, very giant, with the Holiday in the Park logo. But wow, this totally has a cozy vibe to it. And they got a s'mores pit over there. It is pretty quiet in this area. I don't think those fire pit rentals are too popular right now. But we're just cruising here underneath this really awesome light canopy. I'm digging that. Now, speaking of cozy, this just became way serene. I don't know if you can hear those bells and chimes and stuff happening, but we are making our way over to Santa's house. I'm not going to head in there, but we are going to just check it out. So here we are in front of Santa's house. Right now, some of the kids are really putting it onto the elves. All sorts of questions all at once, rapid fire pace. But here we are, where you can stand in line here, enter, and get your photo with Santa. This is a big upgrade from the one that's over across from the mirror maze. But yeah, he looks amazing. I really like what they did with this little area, because if you remember, this is like a backstage catering area, so they kind of like blocked off the inside here. And now you can get your photos right in here, all cozy with Santa, who is not wearing a mask. Just wanted to note that. So just from that direction, we're gonna walk over this way. And this is the area where they're doing the holiday feast. Again, I don't know if we're going to check that out now, but definitely in the near future. It might be a little tough to see with the blinking lights here, but the holiday feast platter is 1 entree, 3 sides, a biscuit, and a drink. If you have the meal plan, it's $2, or it's $17.99, and the last seating is at 9:30. So, are they open till 10 now? I don't know. I need to double check the hours now. But you go on in here, there's a bunch of tables set up, and yeah, we're gonna just take a quick peek in here. All the way back there, you can kind of see those trees. They do play music synchronized with that. Again, something I'll show you in a future vlog. And then over to the left there is where you get your entrees and your whole feast together, which is a lot of fun. So that's going to do it for us here in the Merry Marketplace. Certainly a little bit more to explore in the future. but it has some very pleasant vibes in here. Super relaxed, super chill. I think now we're going to head on over to whatever they're calling the area around the Jersey Devil coaster. So Jersey Devil is running. As soon as I heard the lift hill, which you can probably hear from like a mile away, I chose to put all my stuff in the locker because you can't have like anything in your pockets and get on this. And you know what? It was running pretty well. I would say that it's a little slower, but definitely not as slow as it was like in its opening months. Because whatever they did with the wheels or wheel assembly must have helped with its running in the cold. As for the decorations and stuff, other than the queue houses, they have a s'mores fire pit here, which is really nice. But if we swing it this way, you'll see that they just put some lights on the trees over here, which I guess I'll walk to. Yeah, all they really got going here are some lights on these trees. But I think now it might be time to go ahead and meet Mr. Crispy Sizzle. So, do you go by Mr. Sizzle, by Chris? How do you prefer?
Sizzle, Mr. Sizzle, whatever you like.
All right. So, I'm going to go with Mr. Sizzle because we don't really know each other, and it's your first time visiting here at Holiday in the Park. So, I just wanted to learn myself, and for the viewers, just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing down here.
Of course. Well, I'm Crispy Sizzle. I'm here at Six Flags Great Adventure to keep the park warm this holiday season. They asked me to do the opposite of Jack Frost. You know, Jack Frost rebels, makes it cold, blah, blah, blah. But I'm Crispy Sizzle, and I'm here to bring some warmth to Six Flags Great Adventure.
Now, are you related to Jack Frost in any way?
Me and him are actually cousins. Although we don't get along, we're still family, but they like to keep us at the opposite ends of the park.
Oh, that makes sense, just because you would probably melt the things that he creates?
Yeah, we just don't get along in that sense.
Did you guys like grow up together then? Were there any tricks you would play on him?
To help us grow up together. They kept us in the same crib. That didn't work out. I burned it down. He cooled it. You know, it just didn't work out that way. So as time went on, then we started getting pulled apart.
I see. So you guys don't spend too much time together anymore. What about for the holidays?
For the holidays, they would like us to, but it just doesn't work. Like, we keep arguing and fighting back and forth, so we just stay apart.
All right. So what about the other Royals? Are you connected to them in any way?
No, actually I'm not. So Six Flags asked me to come here exclusively, so I'm basically on my own for the holiday season.
That's sounding a little sad, like they keep you out in your own little part of the park or away from the other Royals. So is it that way?
I mean, no, not really. From time to time I do get to talk to them, engage to the other characters, but I'm mostly alone. I like being alone. I don't mind it. I keep the warmth all to myself.
And here's a silly question. Is there a Mrs. Sizzle?
Currently there is not, but if she is out there, let me know.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. Great to talk to you.
Happy holidays.
So that was Crispy Sizzle. Good to meet him. Good to get to know him. Now everybody knows kind of where he's at. Questions you can ask him. Apparently not on the best terms with Jack Frost, which is interesting and fun. And oh my goodness. Hi, I just met Crispy Sizzle.
Oh, you did?
I did. I didn't know he was kind of at odds with Jack Frost.
Yeah.
They don't get along too well.
Yeah, cousins.
Huh. Cousins, family. So now I'm on my way to go meet the Winter Wizard. Anything I should know about him before I head over there?
I don't know.
Or what should I ask him? Even better.
I think the Winter Wizard is actually doing a lot of magical tricks,
Yeah.
but he's not present right now.
Oh, he's not here today?
Yeah.
No. I think he's
All right.
doing a lot of missions for Santa right now.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got the heads up on that because I think then I'll just go do the Mirror Maze instead. Thank you for saving me a bunch of walking.
Oh, yes, it's on the other side of
I
the
think
North
you have some
Pole.
friends that want to meet you though. They want to say hi. Nice running into you guys. You guys did great today, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is the Ice Pops if you didn't recognize them. Before I head over to the Mirror Maze, I just wanted to show you the sights here. This is my favorite place in the park for the holiday in the park. Polar Point. I just love the dripping lights and just this kind of glow. And there are a couple spots where you can go where there's like no music and almost no people. But here it is, the Mirror Maze, which we can now go through with the camera because I forgot to share with you guys that today is the press day. So I have press clearance today, thank you guys by the way, to go into the Mirror Maze with the camera. So let's get lost together. I don't know. I think I'm going to be feeling around. I'm going to get lost. I'm going to bump into something. It's going to happen on the camera. Let's go. are Twinkle.
I'm Twinkle.
I have not met you. Hi, the sassy elf.
Yes.
Oh, and Sprinkle, the talkative elf.
Yep. How would you like to know about the North Pole?
Do you get to see people bumping into the mirrors?
All the time. All the time. I saw one kid the other day. He came in. He got scared. He didn't see us coming. He didn't see us here. So he turned around to run to his mom and ran right into a mirror.
Oh no!
I didn't want to laugh because I felt so bad.
Of course.
Yeah.
But deep down you did.
What? We do tell people not to run. Yeah, we tell them not to run, but they don't listen. We try our best.
Now, do people come here and show off their dance moves? Because this is a really nice setup you got here. Yeah?
We encourage people to try their best with all the dance moves they do. They are always encouraged to just keep going if they don't want to.
Do you get weird looks instead?
Sometimes. Then sometimes they continue to dance throughout the trail. Well, when DJ Jingle Jangle's here, we always try to get her to play some good tunes.
Yeah.
But then people just hear the same songs over and over again.
All right, well, have a great night, guys. Nice meeting you. Bye. So having just met Crispy Sizzle, I wanted to follow up with you, Jack Frost. Apparently there's a little bit of a beef, a little bit of a familial, I don't know, tension there.
Beef, a little bit of beef. Let me tell you, that hothead over there wants to be summer year-round. Okay, this whole Jack Frost thing, I was here first.
Right.
I'm Mom's favorite, and let me tell you, if you want summer year-round, he better find a different freaking planet. All right? We have a cycle going here.
Right.
I get my winter.
Right, you get your turn.
Yep, and we have snow days, and everybody loves snow days.
Right, who doesn't love having not to go to school, you know?
And when it's a bright sunny day, and if it's 120 degrees, you're still going to school. Mm-hmm. You're still going to school no matter what.
And usually their AC is the worst.
Exactly. Everybody loves AC too. That brings me to another important thing. AC is a lot better than a heater.
That's a very good point. Now, the question I had following that, because I asked him if there's a Mrs. Sizzle. Is there a Mrs. Frost?
There is not a Mrs. Frost, but I do have a little elf at home.
As I was saying before, Polar Point, man, it is so peaceful over here. This is my favorite spot during holiday in the park, because you can just relax, soak in the fun blue glow here, and watch the lights drip. I've heard rumors that they're going to be adjusting the hours, which is unfortunate. They're going to actually shift things up, so opening at noon instead. I'm not happy about that because that means less time surrounded by all these beautiful lights. The other thing is that I have not met the Winter Wizard yet, so that's definitely on the to-do list, as is the Holiday Feast. And while I'm mentioning things on the to-do list, I will throw it to you guys. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I know that there's demand for the lives. Those are going to come back as soon as I can. And then number 2, the Holiday Feast. But I need a 3, 4, and 5. So any suggestions you guys might have, please let me know. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.